And Jim, before we move completely on from the WWE stuff, a bunch of listeners sent this over, so let me ask you about this. It's quite extraordinary. Someone on Twitter named Andrew Baydala, according to his profile here, he has been featured in Sports Illustrated, the New York Post, the Times, Maxim, CBS, Fox, NBC, and more.
For what? What has he done to be featured for?
It doesn't say, but I'm assuming he's a reporter or a writer of some sort.
He was in Maxim. Was he in a swimsuit?
Well, it says here, confirmed with On Location and WWE. This is for SummerSlam 2025, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The Elite Plus package, prices for first row floor centers on TV side, are $40,000 per ticket.
What?
And he confirmed that they are sold out of this very limited quantity.
Wait, what?
The tickets include premium front row seating, in-ring photo op at SummerSlam, private transportation to the events, an elite welcome event, a private section at all-inclusive pre-show hospitality with superstar appearances by Kevin Nash, and more.
And more? Wait a minute. How did Nash get stuck with this duty?
Post-show press conference access and desk photo op, tickets to both nights of SummerSlam, and tickets to SmackDown and Raw, as well on the 1st and 4th of August, and more! So that's the first highest ticket price. We have another one here, but let me get your thoughts on this.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on one second. First of all, $40,000 per ticket, and they're sold out. How many did they offer? 2? What?
Their business is now based on everyone. Their business is based around finding the people who have the most money as opposed to finding the most people.
But who has... Even if they get to go to the Raw and the SmackDown and the 2 nights, it's $10,000 a show and a meet and greet and, a coupon for a slice of pizza, whatever is in there.
Well, let me follow up on this. The non-center front row is just an elite package, and it is priced currently at $32,500 per ticket. It includes premium front row seating, an in-ring photo op at SummerSlam, a private section at all-inclusive. Why would it be all-inclusive if it's private? Private section at all-inclusive pre-show hospitality with superstar appearances by Kevin Nash and more. The post-show press conference access and photo desk op and tickets to both nights of SummerSlam and more.
How much is that?
$32,500.
Jesus Christ. These are new cars. What? I don't care how much money you've got. There's a lot of millionaires in the world, yes, because there's a lot of people. The upper 2%ers in a country of 350 million people, that would mean there'd be 7 million of those. So yes, people have money, but I like to fancy myself as having done reasonably well. And I'm not talking about just rest. I wouldn't pay $40,000 to see anything, would you?
No.
Possibly 1 or 2 people that I don't like having illegal things done to them, but that's not
But to sit front
possible
row,
option.
To sit front row and get driven to the event and get to take your photo in the ring, is it worth it?
I'm just flabbergasted. When they started the WrestleMania concept, I don't know what the prices were for, 1 through 10 or whatever the fuck. But when I was working in the office for WrestleMania, what was it, 12, 13, 14, in thereabouts, I got the ticket prices. I think Bob Collins talked him into doing a $500 front row in Los Angeles, I believe. And you got to take the chair home.
Hey, we have something here. I'll follow up on this. This is from the Cult of Cornette Facebook group. Someone named Blaine F. Wheeler posted this. This may be worth Jim and Brian talking about on the podcast since they already mentioned Endeavor and TKO pricing people out during WrestleMania 41's review. The last several times WWE has come here to Lexington, Kentucky for weekly TV, I have bought front row, ringside tickets, and VIP packages. Since my time sitting front row in 2019, the price of the tickets have nearly doubled, with the most offensive jump being from last year to this year. Bear in mind, these prices are for the exact same section and row each time. 2019, $497. The same in 2020. 2023, $550. 2024, $585. 2025, $853.
Jesus Christ.
These are also the base ticket prices, not including taxes and fees. When you factor those in, it's over $1,000 per ticket just for a TV taping. Greedy motherfuckers.
Now, I'm even more flabbergasted now that people are sitting there cheering and singing when they're watching people talk to each other. I'd be in the ring with a goddamn stick starting a fight. Hey, somebody hit somebody, motherfucker. Boom, boom. What? This is... Talk about the rate of inflation. And we, the inflation calculator and the way that they figure things is on the internet. You can look it up, but we've been talking about things in 1984. A dollar then is like $3 now. That means everything should have tripled in price. And remember, I said the Wendy's triple combo indicator, it's about almost exactly right. 3 times what it was then. So Wendy's predicts the economy, but any wrestling ticket in the country, there in 1984, that was before the first WrestleMania. I know for a fact that the Superdome ticket prices, highest price was $50. What was a front row ticket in Madison Square Garden back then, Brian? Do you have any idea?
I couldn't tell you, but when I started, I think Georgia Macropolis sold me hers once for like $50, and that was in the 90s.
I know that the Great American Bash 86 ticket prices when they toured stadiums, highest price $50. And the WWF, they didn't run that many stadium shows, but when was the last Shea Stadium show? 80?
1980. August.
They didn't charge $50 for the front row.
They didn't even have seats on the field.
Well,
there was no
that's
front
true.
row.
Yeah. But the point is, the most expensive wrestling ticket in 1984 that you could find anywhere if you tripled it would be $150. And this shit is way out of fucking control.
Well, Jim, those are the WWE ticket prices. We'll follow up on this story when more comes in. But of course, WWE doesn't need any help selling, but there's plenty of small businesses out there, plenty of moms and pops, plenty of, you. There's plenty of people out there who need help selling their products. They need the right partner to get their products everywhere with easy checkout. And we know someone who can help them.
I wish somebody could help you with your transitions, but I'll tell you what, there are a lot of mom and pops out there and they need help with their selling. So if you're a pop that needs help in selling mom, then go to our friends at Shopify, because Shopify can help you sell anything. Even that old bag you're married to. Trade her in on a new model. Get some available currency for her, but mom can sell pop too. You never know when mom might want to sell pop and get a new model there, but regardless of what
Once
you want to sell,
we're
folks,
not talking about human beings. We're talking about products made by humans here on
yes,
Earth.
and you have to have a kind of a code for that type of thing, but Shopify will work with you every step of the way toward turning your spouse into a source of income. Just maybe a few code words and a few miscellaneous late night phone calls, and you can make money on that no good, lazy spouse laying around the house. Or if you've got another product or service that you'd like to market and you would like to help or have Shopify help you from conception to perception to inception to the lawsuits that inevitably follow successful businesses wherever they go, then all you got to do is go right now to Shopify.com. Because as I mentioned, nobody does selling better than Shopify. They're the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, and you will not have your carts going abandoned. No, as a matter of fact, Shopify, out of their own pocket, has paid for a program, Brian, where they have carts, drop boxes at the fire stations. No questions asked. Instead of abandoning your cart, you can drop it off at a fire station and go about your merry way. You'll not be prosecuted. That's just another example of how Shopify wants to make the world a better place.
Again, none of this has anything to do with Shopify. What Shopify has something to do with?
What has it to do with Major Bones?
What they will do is help you. That's the Shopify way.
Well, that's right, because it's all about helping you to pay them. Because once you pay them, they will help you make money from somebody else, and then the world goes around that way. But if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. See, on the internet, they scroll, but down the street for the brick and mortar shop, they stroll. But you don't want them drooling, you want them spending. So if they're staring in your front window, maybe that's because mom is there with no clothes, but that's only to get people in the door. So once that they come in the door, then she can jump out of the front window and let them look at her with no clothes on in the store.
What the hell are you talking about?
Shopify.
Yes, Shopify
will support you.
They are there for
all
you.
Of these.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Shopify, the support you need, whether it's products you're trying to sell, currencies you're trying to accept, or of course spots you're trying to get through. Shopify is the partner for you. You can get on the Shop app. You can have your products everywhere. Easy checkout.
Yes.
They power our store. Try to cover all the bases. And we're rounding third. Jim, how can the listeners get in touch? How can they reach out? How can they do something with Shopify?
They're powering our store and they can power yours. They power ours from the bottom. They drive it right to the top. They're the best power bottoms in the business. And you could upgrade your business and get the same checkout as all of us big boys use by signing up for your $1 a month trial period at shopify.com/JCE. That's all lowercase now. That's very important. They will probably put you on some kind of blacklist if you don't do that in lowercase. Shopify.com/JCE, $1 a month trial period, so they can show you the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So a lot of their proof is encased in pudding, and they will bring it out and show it to you for $1 a month.
No.
Shopify.com/JCE to take a look at their pudding.
Again, I don't know where this came from. No pudding. But you'll be putting your products in the mail. Shopify.
That's what happens. But that's where the proof is, over there in the pudding. The pudding products and the pops.
Once again, they power us, and they can power you. When you think of us, don't you think of power? When they power us, they can power you. Shopify.
Yes.
.com/JCE. Jim.
Yes, they've upped our business incredibly, so I know they can up yours.